My wife has lost interest. Her presence, part three of a five-part lesson about how a wife can struggle within her marriage. Her presence is so important in the marriage. And when a woman has deviated from her presence, it hurts the marriage. And the husband is trying to gain footing to get his marriage back on track. But how does he do this when his wife is not longing to be with her husband? Her presence is elsewhere. Instead of spending time with her husband, she's going out with her friends. She's traveling to different places. She's going on business trips without her husband. She's spending time with her children or with her family members. Everything else seems to be important except spending quality time with her husband. And when the wife is with her husband at home, they're sleeping in separate beds. They're eating dinner at different times. Or the wife is spending time in the bedroom and the husband is watching television. Her presence is not there. How is this marriage going to get on the right track? Or will it? So many marriages are ending in separation and divorce. Marriages that are evaporating before our eyes. Another one going into divorce. And their children are hurting. Not wanting to get married themselves because they're watching their mother and father separate and dissolve that relationship. In the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 7, verses 3 and 4, Paul instructs us the nature of a marital duty. The husband should fulfill his marital duty to his wife. Paul is referencing the husband first, as this is in line with creation, as God created man first. And likewise, the wife to her husband. So the marital duty should be fulfilled. And presence is part of that, such as the other two lessons about her touch and her love. So does her presence being there. The wife does not have authority over her own body, but yields it to her husband in the same way. Paul is going back to the husband. The husband does not have authority over his own body, but yields it to his wife. So starting with the husband and is ending with the husband. But both the husband and the wife are supposed to fulfill that marital duty and honor each other with their bodies, with their presence, with their love, with their touch. It's so important that a marriage is walking in obedience and honoring God properly. Because when we don't do this, marriages will split apart. And in some of those cases, if not many, it would end in affairs or adultery, causing more harm to that marriage. In the book of Hebrews, in chapter 13, verse 4, marriage should be honored by all, not some, by all. This is God's doing. This is God's purpose. This is God's nature. For the man that he created be with the woman that he created, and the two becoming one flesh. And the marriage bed kept pure. For God would judge the adulterer and all the sexual immoral. That marriage bed needs to be holy. It needs to be strong, serving the Lord wholeheartedly. If you or someone you know that is struggling so deeply, immensely about presence, that wife is not thinking about her presence as much, or maybe there's something going on in the marriage, but the husband and wife need to reunite in this marriage and be unified the way that God desires. And the time is right now, before it's too late, before your marriage ends in divorce, and your children and your families and your friends and your people that you know through work, through church, they all hurt when a marriage is dissolved from the lack of presence. Come to the Lord now. Be ready for his kingdom, for the everlasting life that is only found in Jesus Christ.